Asaba edamu ina mase ye twan komo no so aresi ma menda amato aba asese ono so de nkomo kama se etimide abre aha ye bedwam de beda me kase baton de twato kra na magina me de be no kono bo pam me jeju no numpe e de hyehyɛ ne ba na wie ma revision no kono e be break for game park ye pemula ye de ebe bro but quickly some birthday messages be Peter McMenu 70 years today. Happy birthday, Sonko, and yeah, we show we say, Era Peter McMenu. Happy birthday, Sonko, and yeah, day, you are 70 years today. Former campaign manager and board chair, Cocoa Board, Era Peter McMenu. Yeah, but then you may Kingdom and Kingdom Home Estate, Kingdom Herbal and Kingdom Home Estate. Yeah, Domas or Quanson, Koso Samson, yeah, in Romodia ba eboa okwanso nkoso eda o mase ye wo new Kingdom ginseng power capsules memedro shunko Kingdom garlic bitters tremendous capsules Kingdom home estates ye eda o mase okwanso nkoso free one wo 0536149961 or 030-393-9987 no watimi no na dinkita ho Kingdom home estate no one dine wo ebri and a cropon a breed closer to a breed girls, a cropon latte junction on a man, and not just a one die kama free now no more ninky town. Make out say a quality product from Samara Company Limited, Kel Charcoal toothpaste. You say the Omo breaking it down, young Quadadino, Kel 360, and ye will Kel Kids toothpaste, and ye will Kel Charcoal toothpaste, body tree, and a bidia yakasi and yadijuma. Is another quality product from Samara Company Limited. Free one war 05938 09227 and 0246865798. Ni asa da lucky ba fo ase ya de bia adane kwan down so bia mojabo so afi emma at that time of the month to come feature obi ete wonka and afi enjujuye na si che yare ne yare ahodo akayira no fakodom lucky heba for no mo kwan so kosokra. Number the best from one is 0243201244 and 0277465855 na what ni one Eddie inkita ho braso say insema hodo amenu mini na de biada e pese ye dwene ho maga na kona nim no edi sa eye enkomo no mamema minua eye Ebenezer, my name that's all the Gilbert. Wakai my Gilbert phones. Ebenezer, Gilbert, ni na nete. Hey, call you for your. There's a clear difference. Oh, you're lawyer, you are paying attention to detail. The full wire name, no, at all. Asante Benjamin, that Wakai, me say, oh, you met my no. Gilbert ni na nete Ebenezer Debbie Ebenezer ni na nete Gilbert whichever way. Oh, there was a knee in. That's the most important thing. That's the identity.
That's the most important thing.
All right. Number code here. Good. Constituency former. Be a kama.
Oh my name. Constituency.
Yeah.
The way we are expecting it to be. Unfortunately, no. What we are expecting to see in terms of development and in terms of Nyama say constituency no benefit we are not seeing, but we hope and believe say things will change in the constituency.
How is the NDC for there?
Yes, NDC.
Dumbajimade.
Hoping.
Yes, NDC in Hode. Oh, I won't mean cause yes.
Music hoping. On say yeah, primaries.
Traditionally, you for seat.
It's a swing constituency. Yes. 92 we your boycott here and we won 96. And then when we won 96, your candidates no CS scrap we at 1998. And then we won the by-election and then up to 208. And I Tete Chai by. And I miss me by.
Another strong man, Tete Chai.
Yes. And on so by to the Tete Chai by for 8 years. And I made me back for 4 years. And then the current
and the what Shipao.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes. Yeah. An area if one dominated the accounts or the
there was 7 electoral areas and all the 7 electoral areas are very unique. When you come to Abosokan currently the accounts and then the guns The accounts a spare pass one. and then the indigenes no, and the Gans no, and they are very few. Because currently, as I'm speaking with you, we have over 28,000 registered voters in Abosokan alone. 28,000 in Abosokan alone. And that 28,000.
That's a constituency.
Oh, that's a constituency. That's about 2 constituencies.
In some cases, it's 3.
Yes. And this 28,000, I can say about 20,000 of them are the accounts. Wow. These are the spare parts dealers. Wow. And then the rest are the indigens. And then we have a small Muslim community. It was Zongo, Tuta, Honum, Gaskia, Honum. They are just few. But the rest in the gas. And then when you go to Mingwete, that's a typical Zongo community. Zongo Nankasa, that's where Samira, the entire family lives.
So, more population is
more population, as registered voters, it's about 30, it's about 26,000.
Hey.
Yes. I have 140,000 registered voters in Ablekuma Central.
Really?
Yes.
So what was the difference between you and the
204?
204.
Yes, 204 votes.
It was that close.
And normally you can check the statistics from your friend is saying 1932. Every presidential candidate up to 208, both NDC and MPP, from 1992 to 208, president candidates no any change ni parliamentary candidates. But for me, from 2012 up to 2020, I get Minya vote Nanado. In 2020, Nanado lost over 3,000. I lost with 204. Because my entire family lives in the constituency.
Oh, okay.
Because Abose is my grandfather. The Chiba me and Sane my grandmother. So the entire family lives, and I will not be hypocrite. 99% of them are NDC. So they vote skirt and blouse. Oh, wait there. Me 2016. It's a family, your friend family meeting, it's a family campaign team. And you know what they did? My family had NDC for now electoral area coordinators as the campaign managers. So they have no choice than to resign from NDC. So today they will go back to the NDC.
They'll go back.
Yes.
Because they didn't choose you.
Yes, exactly.
So you have to use the technique to also bring them back to win the seat for your party.
We'll see.
Oh, we will see. I see. But the Owini and what you know?
Oh, sir, you are election now. You're
Nana era Adom Timothy's politicians.
Anyway,
surprising anytime you are coming here is elections related to assemblies. I'm surprised.
Something.
I don't know.
I don't know how my national communication team, but I'm happy to be here. You're looking good.
Thank you.
You're looking good.
Grace.
And Adom. And
Baba Michelle, Mikael.
Yeah.
So say I can't Chris.
And Namana. Only problem. Jefanko. And then you see my other number be 20 kilos. Sir, it only problem.
You.
And one of the guys are now on more stagey. I shall return in Parliament. You go and then when you're out, you want to go again. But I think that the NDC candidate, Dan Latif, is one very calm gentleman, very strong. And I'm not surprised that he has just confirmed that
he's not sure.
Nanado lost heavily, but he lost marginally. And so if I was also shocked that he didn't get the nod. Okay, I was shocked that because Dan is a perfect politician. Someone who resonates with the people. He comes from the Zongo with the Islamic background, but he's so much in tune with the local people. Okay, so Dan is the man to watch. I believe that Dan will do a second term just like Tetechai did. Yes, and luckily the constituency is understanding the dynamics of our politics. That look, you need to give John Dramani Mahama the nod for me to do the work, and the support that Tetechai is giving Dan, it's also something that is working so well for Dan. I believe that I can say Dan had a bit of concern for me, but as it stands now, it will be very difficult to get Dan out, and Dan is going to retain the seat for the NDC.
I see.
Having said that, I disagree with you that politicians didn't motesa. It's never the case that politicians are all the same. And I want to state here that even NDC and PP, they are never the same. Never. Very, very true.
Oh,
never the same. No, you see, opportunity to really lay this fact very bare. Nana, I mean, even twins cannot be the same. In project management, you can say no two projects are the same. And in politics, in the Ghanaian politics, the two parties can never be, and they are not the same.
Do you see 6 classroom block or Abosua Kaya? Now we see you Tema. It cannot be the same 6 classroom block.
You see, we are the same Mpoa. Ubenyan wrong because Abosua Kaya
landscape, no?
Yes. I mean, what you are saying, so it cannot be the same thing. You need to understand the local dynamics. Now, I'm happy, say, say, we all thought that giving Nanado's, influence over a Ghanaian political landscape, he needed to be given a chance. And so we gave him the chance. I'm sure that when he did the first term, everyone was a bit, jittery. So okay, and try again. But personally, from where I sit, I think that he lost the steam and the energy too early. From where I sit, I have served in government before. Yes, I've served in government before, and so I know what governments can do, and I know what the office of the president can do. And so when you see this level of disconnect of the presidential authority towards the people, said nia aban betumi aye e dia boa ne man versus nia e koso na betumi aka say Nanado areshimo a ye de sha ase a so te pa so 2020 ye fa ne say okay the man second chance e be si ende no emza ahoden ni ahokoka o de sha ase no efi mu ntem dodo mebo Niama miensa so minkum galamsey. There can be no commitment. Bibi enu ho bi betumi aka say Ghana you lose the fight against galamsey. Number 2, free SHS. Free SHS. There is no argument say in the package free airfare, but the implementation has been very, very poor. And my concern there is say yebeja omaino ahye nkrofonsa na ye de sloganeering ebe fania ma ho aye nkora no dachi essay research apie na nsia essay government essay be 1100 on SHS students, but the parents are spending over 5,500, and so okay free is fine. The best schools in Ghana today omo fapema ema omo ye best no ejina old student association so any parent teachers association. So what business has government to preclude and prevent old students? Any parents say go to Wesley Girls today. Parents on their platforms are willing to contribute 1,000 Ghana cedis every month for their kids. Go to Ekrapiman in the Eastern region. Yes. Children are having to fetch sugar from their dormitories to go to for breakfast. And so I can understand how leadership of this country would say free SHS when they know it's rot. The third thing, if Susu say, Ebo Yemfom, one district, one factory. I have mentioned projects and Kamisusu say, a buying and Nanabe to me a fast
a transformer.
Yes, I be significant. May I speak? I don't agree that politicians are the same. I don't. And I don't agree that NDC and PP are the same. John Dramani Mahama, yes.
It must start to review SHS, I don't know.
Yeah, you see, yes, I believe
it must start to review, I don't know. Because I know about 2 things came up. Nobody fights the challenge, the issue about access, because unprecedented. The number of Ghanaian kids, the biggest challenge now is quality. In terms of the free SHS, quality. That is the biggest challenge now. And in the F4, accessing there were thousands and thousands and thousands, but products never out finally in there. you're not careful, it's close to nothing. Just say we are lacking big time when it's about quality. And I'm also criticize. I say we will review. We also want my example of 1,147 for boarding, 1,000 something for you, and the parents are overburdened. I have a challenge with Omo report, because if you look at the burden that parents take, around 4,000 or a little bit over 4,000 based on their report, and then the breakdown of toiletries, of provisions, of XYZ, 10%. The question I was asking Chum yesterday on Asempa was that, are we saying that the free SHS came and parents are shaking that responsibility of putting in a little bit of effort to support what government is doing, or government, previous administration set in motion adiebia na ewo hodo da ye kwa ye de trunk ni bibia kwa kusuo sin tran na afili bibia guma man na etu atwa na parents ni kwa na where are we getting to?
Mine, the narrative is the problem. The communicators who promoted free SHS made it clear, say, they created the impression, said the village chap who must go to school, no, free. Meanwhile, look, the cost here, they are two-way. In the past, government still pays a chunk of free SHS. We are not saying, say, parents must check. But with the tutuhua, the kind of things parents are worrying themselves about, including textbooks, key, including feeding. I got the benefit of training college. We were fed free. We were even given allowance. The reason I make us say, Nanado, one district, one factory, count. But let me kill this free SHS. Parents have always been there. We can parent Srane Bawu school. Normally, you go with something, but that is on the periphery. We want to see, say, what is government's commitment towards making sure that the free SHS is effective. Number two, MPP touted the free without the critical foundational intervention.
Infrastructure.
Into what can say access. You can't credit this government with access, because the access must have a basis. Until we started with
one
Obiasha said. Number two, so you can't say free SHS was not timing. No. Now you can't progressive. Until you see, look, let's populate with quality school infrastructure, ICT, library, labs within the E-block. And we had the intention of progressively. So you would have thought, say, village chap now or Beko school, no, ubemano opportunity. Say, biwo umputim. So if you want to still learn the trade of your parents and still do SHS, you can do a very effective transition between family. Look, Mecca say this government had a fantastic opportunity to have outshine. Assuming so mobile in the first year, we 200 E-blocks. Now this traffic light, yellow, green, educo school, no. That thing, the impact. You had the WAEC comment. Almost say this year's results is the best over 4 years, and that is problematic. It's problematic because the killing system, no, for the past 3 years. Finding the fit, even the standard that would they compare no compare. You understand? And to say 4 years, I have trained as a teacher, and so my biggest fear is the outcome in the next 5 to 10 years, because education is a build-on thing. Will be to me in the middle, or to me, very excellent. But one build the foundation here, Nipan best struggles are, and that is where we are. Okay. I want to submit, say, we'll share government 1D, 1FR. For me, I believed in it. Again, why are we struggling now? We are struggling because the policy was not formulated with Ghana in perspective. Na enye Ghana ntina ye ka but na ye government na ye pese ye popular. Nanka first year obe struggle beti ase. Second year obe struggle kakra beti ase. Third year but who ko enim no e say companies no doson. Not just the companies but the linkages. How are you making the agro sector, even plantain? Omaimu plantain ye bibia bawo bebia. Enti plantain chips, me call US, now me call Walmart. I go to buy plantain. It's one of the moderate way a war. These days, Mexicans and some of the whites are also turning to the plantain. But these are simple things that as a country, planting for food and jobs, what happened? So we are doing things in silos, aim to mean connected towards the national development and the alleviation of poverty.
I see. National discussion. National discussion on this matter.
Yes. Omaining. NDC and MPP on this earth, so far as Yedasu Tiasi, can never and ever be the same. Because your ideology, the NDC also have the ideology. Obia fo say, Niametumi aye to promote the well-being and the welfare of the people that I'm asked to serve them. So therefore, we can never be the same. MPP believes say, when given the mandate, Metumi a free SHS within 6 months, ye to abamami. NDC believes say, free SHS can only be done in 20 years' time. So we can never be the same. Because you're different. Almost doing different. Whilst we believe, say, educating people is a priority, no? The NDC believes, say, educating few to enrich themselves is more important than educating a lot of people. Let me be honest and be sincere with you. Free SHS has really transformed a lot of people's life in this country. Sanka nye free SHS sanka. Omayini anka obeti say akwabi ewo your friend say adwaji Adom
No. To hear the conversations, we are saying that situated well. Is the school passing through or they are passing through? Which one is
I'm giving you an example.
No, but if you say, but for free SHS, it's not just the people going to school.
Why interject? No, why interject? No.
Who now they buy 2 days interject?
Me man will be say, na ochandia, and so I call the command my ton as I go school, and then because of free SHS and then our Harvard University. Sa kwalano on 90 almost about 20 kilometers as I go school no today because of free SHS. This same akwala say our Harvard University.
Who kasa?
Yenye say kasa me kan no na kire o. Omanyene who go secondary school arame boa.
Adane girls school see. Said maybe I'm in Wesley Day. Adane Kumasi Wesley girls.
Fine. So we go school no. Now one for provisions anko.
Of course.
Exactly. So if Obi go school, secondary school, there's nobody who will tell me say Niba go school you not provide the person provision. When we're talking about face, did we say who goes about provision they are called?
Don't you answer our box?
Exactly. So what is in the box? What is in the box? What is in the box? Who first top box the akokeke? Who first group top box nimu? Obi anim say who go school you have to be given provisions and I would be go school. You are supposed to be getting your matters out of the school. What government is providing is say we are providing with the uniform, we are providing you with the friend saying textbooks. Nia, if I say abang etuama wono, abang beden ebe fasa kano. All what we need for you is to pass your exams, get your provisions and other things. I saw the school no. Now they are called. That's what we are talking about. And on my I can tell you, look, Mimi constituency, even just about 2 weeks ago. I gave provisions to Nkola Omuko SSS. And I've been doing it since I became a member of parliament. When we started doing free SHS. Unya o public school. Na unya single agitator. Uko school, I buy provisions for them and give them pocket money in addition. I can forward messages to you from a director of education in my constituency pleading with me, say, Nyamiko mom last 2 weeks, they have an additional 15 people to support them. And there are 2 of them, Amanya Ibri girls. Because of provisions in Tino, I will follow no into man in school. Is that a responsibility of the government? No. Nearby except providing say or providing uniform na makolano or providing school uniform test makolano or providing a good environment for the child to go to school. It's a responsibility of the government, of the parent to ensure say me ban be den ebe ko school. Are we saying say honorable damte ba e ko school then aban we ka say o be you lawyer for na fa ko school.
Mamu nwane ko share no achi. The can say listen to the argument.
I'm listening very carefully. I'm listening.
And the NDC is not fighting access. The final product if
they are fighting the free SHS in total.
They are reviewing the free SHS because more approach, infrastructure wise, quality wise, everything wise. A full bake, not half baked. It's questionable. And then we are sorry who do acquire results of white for this year. There are schools. I don't know who's in news. Parents were confronted that pay money for us to go and buy apple. Hold on, me back.
Yo.
Now we are subject to more day to scrutiny. We are not joining a question.
No.
Parents even name say, and also I watch chefa. Even though I buying afa, say me to baby kakra. Parents even name say oh chefa. Every parent, what's your sort? Unim say all that kwada baby as there. Say akwada dey go school sebi. Unifi Quran. Of course, which parent? Every parent. Yeah, so that one is even a non-starter. What goes into the basket to make it complete, i.e., the kind of teachers that we are engaging, the environment you are talking about, the quality aspect of it, and then more run it some shift system na we say Quran no school and just within seconds. You know the burden of parents, and I'm a victim of that. You know the pain. You need to you know, after much church but once I'm virtually 2 days in the school. Now, what's it, 4th November, for January or so, we are going back. Why?
You know why? Because there's
when no one manakasapa.
Yeah, because you're near parents.
A standard contact hours for international education curriculum. Every SHS no, a number of days, number of contact hours so meeting. Inti omudi reopening share 4th December no. It was just to meet that standard without caring about the quality now. In Quran, inti on record, schools have opened on the 4th just for them to meet the threshold of contact hours, but not to make sure say the actual contact hours that requires teaching is met. This is the bane of this government. I'm surprised my brother is saying, but for SHS, people will not go to school. We've been going to school all the time.
But you need to admit.
Yeah, that it has improved. But I am saying that the improvement...
Quantum leap. You need to admit.
But that's why it's rotten. Quantum leap. That's why it's rotten to the extent that children who were supposed to do 3 terms in school ended up doing 2 terms. Yes. And
but
you see,
the kind of exercise based on something.
No,
and now we are going to
Rebecca COVID.
On my name.
Yeah.
Mitie wo asempa.
Rebecca COVID.
Yeah.
The time I now see ultra there.
Yeah.
In fact, mitie dates no any year no. And I ask myself say, na me wo infa. So if I never know me, tell me say, no mind we dey in all case that no chance. On my name. The time you were teaching, you still do extra classes for people.
Of course.
Exactly.
If I government school,
exactly. So today, if me back across free SHS, na oba free na me feel say, mami for my hand no child there, na me to the car. Does he also warrant? Exactly. So does he also warrant say because
those are
because these are things that people are quantifying it to be saying say in respect of fear situation.
No. Let's not. I beg you. So number one, the curriculum development center of Ghana Education Service.
Yeah.
For 2 years, na syllabus I had better there schools and you're ready.
Now look at my very good friend Odiaba. Oh my good morning, please. My son is now in for in Form 2 of SHS. No uniform has been provided since
because you said
no textbook.
School.
Oh, my brother.
They will do a follow-up.
I'm telling you, sir.
You are very good at it.
No, I'm telling you,
last
sir.
week, I listened to you.
I'm telling you, sir. The department are responsible for textbooks now. For 2 years, no money. Look, up to basic schools. Basic schools.
Yes, last week.
Look, this government is destroying the future of our children.
You did a very good job. When parents were calling in and telling you outrageous sikayeji from Muhonomo, you went to the source. Yeah. That's why I'm asking for the source. Okay, so what school being? Then we can go to the ministry and tell them, say, this school, say this.
So Prince, bring back the school.
Exactly. Let's know. Because
why have you interdicted 11 head teachers?
Because they went contrary.
Against the
education service when they require standard prospectus.
Where contrary means what?
Where contrary means you are not being asked to be selling toilet roll and things in the school and you are selling it to the parents.
Money and
those things that are not relevant.
Okay, now let me land with this point.
You land well. Young Komulambra.
Okay.
Okay, so Mestre mo mo va che din ko mo na ma ye benya just 5 minutes per say okay.
Ye ko ni economy per se me fa kwenya so na me chia me ma Ghana fo ina hu say the district level election e bibia ehia yem pa. Me say
partisan election.
Yeah, see abe partisan but mra pon a ye di edwuma ne say non partisan until say formally no ye betumi ahwe eyi partisan na ewo no see ade mrapon no say enye partisan me gitum
which is it will be difficult for us to take it out
wo hwe sisi a say ye bomoden na ye hu say wo mpotem nyama ekoso no ne pa odawo ano ewo aban edwuma mu eya assembly member ne pa obebo assembly member no eya unit committee members ya fa ne say omo hu hia na ye hwe MPs ye ministers but say bibi wo mpotemu a opese ye siesia bebi a obetumi di pressure na afa a ebeboa budget ye ese fifem na akosoro unfortunately aban we e the budget ni fi Ministry of Finance na they are called ministries, departments and agencies into mesre say ye di ye ho beji assembly elections no mo na yakoto aba eyi obi a yesusu se impotem no obetumi aboa yeyi omo a yehwe se omo wo odo ema omo mpotem ho edwuma na wan to abapa ewo assembly election ni mo a ebekwa be hye wo awokon omo ko assembly election na no memo bia trenkwa emo ewishi obi awel ititru no tema east constituency the 10 electoral area aspirants no me wish obia well
exactly
me pe omo a omeyi omo akomem omo ni me aye adwuma me wish obia well
so that's the partisan nature of it
no it's a national appeal
you Martin district assembly election and unit committee and now me can baby one of your sisters Muhaya Joy Prime that people are not attaching seriousness to the assembly election. The focusing now really on parliamentary and presidential. And so now bukan development started our electoral area and an assembly. So assembly per se a bibia a assembly members no and a ma approval. Unfortunately for us, in the cities, we don't regard the assembly members and the unit committee members. Unless they depend on a crisis. Or the MP, and so a assembly member and a unit committee. I'm so much disappointed this morning. Before coming here, I caught 13 polling stations. 13 polling stations. Asameba. In fact, even all the 13 polling stations, no. Yes, you can't start saying on Kofa Tuaba.
Oh, wow.
Me call the Pentecost, Adembu, me call 6 police stations, me call Veti Daycare, me call police quarters, 4 police stations. In fact, me even Okankwe South, the same thing. I want to make this passionate appeal to our people. Assembly election is very important, equally like the MP, any presidential that you to Abano. But it's because people don't attach seriousness. Ubekai honorable in the Bugri.
Yes.
Who say after all the MPA or contest assembly? Because he believes strongly said the fundamentals no shall say then our form, but you emphasize seriousness and co assembly. We don't attach serious. The last meeting he said, "Who can say down for doctors being with me?" This you see, we need to raise the standard of the assembly too as well. And honorable, we have been a mayor before.
Not again.
Yeah, not like
too. And I was saying mayor.
Yeah, mayor.
You can mayor. Honorable, you can bear witness. What you mean the document echo assembly for? Even assembly members it na or who they actually no. So we need to raise the standard of the assembly because the mentality they say all the and all what they know about sign.
Let me help you here.
They ever sign it.
I will wrap up in your Ghana language because I know in
Ghana.
In Ghana.
Okay. Ni amawabu ebi na ke assembly member. Yes, it's ani me ni sashin. Hu hia ke mo femo ke mo ko hon ni ye ja no. Mo ko twon ni ye school. Alo mo ko wole nyu won so money na ka me fe aboti assembly koni ana differences of opinion. We must encourage diversity within the assembly. It should be possible for the fisherman
to also be part of that
to be there. Because you see, the constitution is so well crafted that the assembly members who are elected will be 70% of the assembly. And the 30% will be appointed. The spirit of that appointment was to make up the expertise required at the assembly. So if after the elections we don't get, say, an accountant, the appointment must be intentional to augment the capacity of the assembly by appointing.
No party does that. Because we always
I disagree with you.
No party does that. We always honorable. We are politicians. Don't say the truth.
When you say
we always appoint people
of the assembly members are down, I disagree with you.
Even if we are by the law, you are supposed to even appoint a chief.
We do. We gave the chief.
If they are going to appoint a chief, they are appointing a chief or MPP and answer NDC. They will never appoint a chief or MPP.
So, I'm lucky about
that's the problem we have as a country.
You know,
as MPP, not as a country.
As a country.
Because the NDC was we got market women during my time.
I'm saying that you can